everybody, welcome to another episode of Eating Can Be Fun. And as always, I'm your host, Beemore Foodie. Tonight's segment is Pasta Primavera. Well, at least my take on it. See, when I do these segments, again, part of the reason that I do them is I would make food, put pictures online, and people would comment. And not only does the food look delicious, but it also tastes delicious and is amazing. Now, I don't claim to be some trained chef or have all the answers as far as cooking goes. So the dishes that I come up with, sometimes I'll alter, do different things, just like a lot of you might do at home. I'm sure you'll get a recipe and embellish that recipe. You might add a little more of this or that or take away whatever you want to do. So the point of doing these videos is just to share with you what I'm doing, what I'm eating. And again, eating can be fun. I think cooking is fun. If you don't like cooking, don't do it. Honestly, if you hate cooking, order out. Honestly, but at the same time, I think you can learn to do it as well. It's not that difficult. If you could read a book, read a recipe, you can do it. And I think in the long run, you'll find not only are you saving money, but you're coming up with ideas on your own, your creations, just like I do. So for tonight, I've done Pasta Primavera, like I said, my take on it. And what I've done, you can see, I'm alone again for the camera, sorry about that, so it's just myself in this delicious dish. I mean, the colors are amazing. What I've done is I've used olives, carrots, a little bit of orange pepper, red bell pepper, broccoli, and I don't know if I said olives, but they're in there. I use a little bit of garlic, white wine, olive oil to cook up the vegetables. And the whole point of Primavera, as it stands, Primavera really is the focus on the vegetables. Sometimes you might add chicken, shrimp, maybe some other kind of meat, but it's really about crisp vegetables, not stuff that's soggy. So when you're cooking your vegetables, when you're sauteing your vegetables, you're going to do it in olive oil. And you don't want to do it for a long time. Now, as far as time-wise, I can't be sure. Again, I'm not in your kitchen. You're going to have to kind of go on your own feeling. It's not a long time, I can tell you that. And the other thing is the cream sauce. The sauce that's used is going to have usually some olive oil, garlic, shallots, maybe some leeks, onions, and then some heavier creams. Again, you can adjust it. What I've done on my own, and I'm just telling you what I've done, is as far as the cream sauce, as far as the sauce goes, I took shallots and garlic, and with olive oil and white wine, sauteed that for a little bit, and then I added a quarter stick of butter. I know that's probably, to some people, if you're watching calories, I'm sorry. I like to eat good. I'm not going to use margarine, and I used organic butter, so if I don't do it every night, I say, okay. I used organic butter, and then I used heavy whipping cream and Parmesan cheese. I grated some fresh Asiago in there as well. And the white wine I did. I had a little more white wine, a little bit of lemon juice as well. And you just taste as you go. And if it tastes where you like it, great. If not, you need to add a little more of this or that. That's really all cooking is. A lot of people, believe you me, before there were all these fancy restaurants and big-name chefs, a lot of these people at home, in these ethnic families, did not go by even some recipe book. They had their own recipes that were handed down from their mothers, from their grandmothers, and it goes on from there. That's how a lot of these people got started. So cooking shouldn't be intimidating. Again, it should be fun. So again, as I've said before, I just love doing it. I love sharing now on YouTube what I'm doing. And honestly, when you're watching this at the end, yes, I'm talking to you, share the video. Share it to Facebook. I mean, my whole point is getting this out to as many people as possible. I want to spread the love. I want people to see that I'm just an everyday person who likes to cook. And if you even go on my Beemore Foodie page, by the way, Beemore Foodie stands for Baltimore, Beemore. I live in Baltimore, and a lot of times we'll say Beemore instead of Baltimore. So if you were wondering what the heck Beemore means, you could make it out to be Be More of a Foodie, Beemore Foodie. but it really is it stands for Baltimore. But Beemore Foodie. I'm the foodie's foodie, I like to say. So, again, you know, you go online, you see one of my segments on YouTube, via Facebook or whatever, just share it. Let everybody else see too. And again, if anybody wants a recipe, I'm glad to then share it. I just don't have the exacts on everything. Because, you know, when you're cooking in the kitchen, you're doing a little bit of this, you're doing a little bit of that. That's what it really comes down to. I mean, there are some things where you want the exact recipe, like when it comes to baking and things like that. But some of these other dishes are so simple to make, it's really not that difficult. So, I'm going to enjoy my dinner, and I hope that you've enjoyed this segment. And as always, I want eating to be fun. So make it fun for yourself. Make it fun for your family and your friends. Parties coming up. Come up with creative ideas. I would love for people to continue to join my Facebook page, Beemore Foodie. You'll see all of the colorful displays of pictures that I have of food. And if you'd like to share something as well, please do. I'm more than willing to look at other delicious pictures other than my own. So as always, I'm going to enjoy this. I hope you have a great evening. It's cold outside. It's wintertime. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, Primavera means spring. So usually when you're doing Primavera, you're going to use crisp new vegetables of spring. I'm not in spring. It's just about winter. We're almost at winter. So I'm just using what I have. Again, there's no law on exactly what you have to do, but use what you've got, make it fun, and make it work. All right, until next time, have a great evening, and I will see you then. Remember, eating can be fun.